What's up, you beautiful people? It is a beautiful day today, and I am absolutely stoked. I am starting the process on something I've wanted to do for a long time, several years, and I've just never gotten around to it, whether it be time or money or whatever other excuse I could possibly come up with. So I am here at our little local municipal airport where they have a flight school, and I am going to take my discovery flight. And I would love to take you guys with me, but I have not met my CFI, so I don't want to just show up and be like, yo dude, pleasure to meet you, here's a camera, and it's coming up with us. So I'm going to do my discovery flight with just the CFI and myself, chat with him and see if he'll be comfortable if I bring a GoPro with me and get it plugged into the mic system on the airplane on our next flight, which, so long as today goes well and I actually enjoy this, I've already got flight time scheduled for tomorrow. And I've already started the online sporties course for like ground school and learning kind of like the mechanics of the plane, which for me kind of come natural because spending so many years in the racing industry, building engines, building cars, just understanding how ignition systems, fuel systems, internal combustion engines in general function, that part was super easy. The part I'm most intimidated by, the communications, talking to the tower just seems a little bit daunting, and talking to every airspace you enter and learning the terms they use and everything, that part is the thing that is most intimidating. The rest of it I think is super fun, or I'm hoping is going to be super fun. So I'm going to jump back on with you guys after I take the discovery flight and let you know what I thought of it and if I'm going to move forward. I'm like 95% sure that I'll enjoy it. That's just me being wishful thinking. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a couple hours afterwards. Well, we had a ever so slight miscommunication. There's two airports not terribly far from each other out here. There's one in Valparaiso where I'm at, and there's one in Lansing, Illinois, which is about a 40-minute drive from here. So I was talking to my flight instructor. I'm like, hey man, I don't see where we're at. Like, I can't find you. Come to find out, he was at the Lansing airport. I was out here at Valpo. Not a big deal. I guess it's a joy of him being a pilot and having the plane. He just flew over here and picked me up from here. That is a lot of stuff to take in. Not just stuff, but you know, you're so used to driving cars and it's a steering wheel and a brake pedal and a gas pedal, but so many different controls just to stay level and maintain flight and climb. And I could see why an hour to an hour and a quarter for your flight lessons makes sense now, because at first I was like, well, can't I just take 4-hour chunks at a time? And he's like, no, you'll be mentally exhausted. I could see that, but fun. And I picked a rough day. We've got some pretty gusty winds today, so kind of bounce us around a bunch, but yeah, definitely something I will continue. We're gonna do another one tomorrow, and I asked, he's not sure how to hook up the audio to the GoPro in that plane, so I need to figure that out so I can bring you guys along with me, and you guys can all laugh at me in the comments for how terrible I'm flying the plane. But yeah, super cool. Something, like I said, I've wanted to do for a long time. I wish I would have a while ago, but this is kind of the perfect point in time. I don't have any big projects outside of rehabbing our farmhouse going on, so I can afford time on the weekends to dedicate to this. With winter coming in, I'm not going to be golfing. We're not going to be doing much travel this winter, except for, I just found out we might have a buddy doing the Baja 1000, and if he does that, I will definitely be heading to Mexico, because that would be epic. That would be like one of those bucket list events, to be able to go possibly drive a portion of it, or even just run a pre-runner truck or something, you know, a chase truck with equipment. It would just be fun. So maybe that'll be on our adventure. But pretty much in the winters, if I don't have big projects going on with like housing and stuff, which I have for the last couple winters, I've always been like mid-construction on a project that has taken like every waking moment on the weekends. This winter, partially by design, I don't have that, and not going to until March. So I can actually get some stuff done that I want to do, which will be great. Yep, awesome. So thank you, and hopefully I'll get you guys out on a flight with me here soon. Goodbye.